All right, let's get the stuff shared. All right, let's get the stuff set up. Alrighty. Be sure to say hello. Dude, dog. All right. All right. Alrighty. Let's get rolling. Who's my camera person today?
David.
Oh, David's excited about that. And he's not. Alright. Sunscape. Tell the world hello. Make your so thrilled. Alright. So, we are going to make an amazing ice cream. And I've got a soup in the works. So, I'm going to have my amazing husband grab my ice cream bowl so I don't have to leave and I can talk about the blender. And then you can go and do your thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, good idea. Come to the side, buddy.
What am I getting?
The ice cream bowl.
That's
in the freezer. Yeah. All right, David, come over here. All right, so blender. All right, guys. I'm making a butternut squash soup. So, all of our big electric products, air fryer, cooking blender, quick cooker, they all come with this amazing cooking guide. We have soups, just set it over there. Dips.
You gotta light it up.
Okay, great. I'm so glad you shared that with us all. Smoothies, sauces, jams, jellies, nice creams, drinks, all sorts of stuff are in the cooking guide. So recipe suggestions. So these come with something that you guys can start learning to make and makes it easy. It also has the parts. It gives you some FAQs. These cooking guides are amazing. So that being said, let's talk about what's actually in the soup. So I just did some butternut squash that was a steamable. Popped it in there with some organic vegetable broth. I did 2 cloves of garlic, which this is our garlic peeler. So when you're using a whole clove and you want to peel, a lot of people you'll see go like this with their knives to try to smash it and peel it. Sometimes it smashes. I'm always worried about my hands slipping and cutting. This way you don't have to. All you have to do is roll and go like that. And then peel off whatever doesn't come out with the little silicone rolling one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So then I had a small onion, so I put the whole small onion in there, just cut it into quarters. And then we have the Enrichables pea protein. Vegan, 10 grams, adds a little bit of bang to the buck because this is going to be some of my lunches for the week. And then I did the rest of my crushed peppercorn and garlic with some salt and pepper in here. So now it's cooking and blending, so it mixes it up and cooks. And you can see, David, come closer here. So you can see it heats up, and this is the temperature right here, and this is that it's thinking, okay? So it's gonna get up to 220. It's gonna mix and cook and blend and be beautiful. And you can see all the other settings. So we got smoothie, alternate milk, so you can do coconut milk, almond milk, you know, grind, doing any of your nut butters, hummus, walnut dips. One of my favorite features is heated wash. This makes it super easy to clean. All I'm gonna do is rinse this out, throw some water in it with a little drop of soap, and then it runs for itself, and then I rinse it out and let it dry. And then we got soups, which we're doing right now, heated purees, and then 2 patent pending exclusive to Pampered Chef settings, jam and sauce. These are a 2-stage thing to where you're gonna add, say, the roux to help it thicken properly. And so, say sugars in your jam don't seize up, anything like that. These are preset, beautiful. Now, you can do your own custom thing and go willy-nilly. You can do pulse like a normal blender. Some of the smoothest smoothies, soups, and everything. The blades are actually not super sharp. What they do is they pulverize versus cut, so then that's what makes a smooth, creamy soup. When you can make a hollandaise sauce, you help to mix everything and emulsify everything because of the ways the blades are shaped. High-powered motor to make it easy to do all of that. Plus, we actually have a heating element to where this does heat to 220. Safety features. I turn the lid, it's not on. If I lift this, it's not on, so I'm gonna press start. So it'll stop. No, it can't run without the lid. This lid's vented, so even with hot stuff, it's good to go. This is here, so this protects your hand when you pick it up from the glass being hot. Handy dandy. Okay, so flexible cutting board, an amazing chef's knife, full tang blade, lifetime guarantee. These actually were independently tested to start sharper and stay sharper than the competition. And I love these knives. These have lasted me for years and years. So for dinner, I'm gonna make dinner with you guys too. I already have my rice ready. It's stored in my leak-proof glass container. I had made it the other day. Sometimes that's what I'll do is I'll do a double batch of something and then do. All right, so ice cream. It's sitting in the freezer, cooling, but I wanted to talk about what I did. So I have some strawberries that I'm gonna mix in here in a little bit at the end, about halfway through the process. But I used, and you guys can watch some of the videos I have of the quick slice to slice up the strawberries. This was 3 pounds of strawberries. It takes just a few minutes to do. Well worth it. This does more than strawberries. You can do bell peppers, onions, all sorts of stuff like that. So I didn't use that today. This is from the other day when I did my strawberries because I knew I was going to prep. So, also, measuring cups. They stack and nest together, make it easy to store, easy to use, never lose them. And then we have our easy read measuring cups. I got to use the largest one for doing the liquid for that. And so I'm going to set this over here along with the coconut flakes. But I use coconut milk and heavy whipping cream for mine. Smooth edge can opener. Both edges are smooth. Okay. It's easy to use. I'm not going to actually do it since it's off. You're going to turn to go, lock it on place, and turn all the way around clockwise until it comes around. And then you're going to use these little pinchers and lift up the lid. It's easy peasy. Don't have to worry about contaminating your food from your lid falling in. No fingers getting cut, anything like that. So pop that in there. So we have 2 ways. I did a little bit of a carrot orange in with the batter for my ice cream. You can use our citrus press, or you can use our juicer. So you can see the pulp is up here. You can actually, you can end up using the pulp. You can strain it, anything like that. Now, to get extra juice out, before you use it, you roll it, and it helps to loosen it up so you can get plenty of juice out. This had a lot of juice. Super handy dandy. Now, let me pop all my stuff back in where it belongs. And then, ice cream. I need to walk over to the freezer and grab it. So, now I use my stainless mixing bowls so they get colder faster. And so that because when you're putting ice cream in, you want it to be a real cold base because it's going to mix up better. And ice cream, the mixing process, you're introducing air into it to help keep it light and fluffy. Using more fat is going to help it be a creamier texture And using sugar, real sugar, helps to keep it softer because what it does is it helps to make to where it's not freezing solid because the sugar is helping to change the melting point and it's integrating in with the liquid. So it's a little scientific. I don't want to go through all of it, but there's a reason why we a lot of times use real sugar. Now, you can use half and half. Just know it's going to be a little harder for the ice cream. Best whisk ever. I didn't think I needed one in my starter kit. This hasn't changed for a long time for a reason. Thick handle, easy to hold. Stands up. I mean, I've had mine for years and years. It's not going to rust. Okay. Dishwasher safe. None of the tines touch, so that way your food's not going to get all caught up in it. And handy dandy. Okay, so we're going to turn this on. And then generally 20 minutes is good for me. So like I said, heavy whipping cream, coconut milk, just the canned stuff. Going in here with a half a cup. I use an organic raw sugar. I've done brown sugar before. And then I use, like I said, the orange juice, and then I use a little bit of each butter extract, lemon extract, and strawberry extract just to kind of balance the flavors up a little bit. So and then halfway through mixing, when it's starting to get a little thicker, I'm going to put in a little bit of coconut and then the strawberry. And that'll help. I want the strawberries to be kind of just little bits, not the bigger bits. So it'll pulverize this and it finishes mixing. And it's going to be yummy and delicious. So we're going to let this go. I love the ice cream maker because I don't have to use rock salt. I was able to store it in the freezer, pop it out here, and it's good and ready to go. So now, I wanted to use the air fryer today, but we're not. We're going to use the cast iron skillet. Our cast iron skillets, many of you guys know a lot about cast iron. Maybe you've had a piece handed down to you. These are actually made by Lodge, but they're Pampered Chef, made in the U.S. Now with cast iron, you want it to heat up nice and warm, and then turn it down, and it's more of a slower cooking process. You don't want to get it too high because things will stick easier. And every time you use, you want to season. Ours come pre-seasoned. So what you do after you're done while it's still warm, you dry it. You don't use soap on it, just like our stoneware. You wash it, use like a pan scraper, hot water, scrape it off. If you still have some trouble, you can warm it up some extra and try to scrape it. Stuff like that, and I can give you some different tips. But anyways, so then once you're done and it's dry, all I do is I actually usually use my oil spritzer, spritz a little oil in there, and then take a paper towel and wipe it in there. So the oil sits and it doesn't get all sticky. It can absorb some while it's nice and warm. But cast iron is great because you're not having to, many people worry about the non-stick coating and the chemicals on it. You don't have to worry about that with this, okay? So super handy for everybody involved. So, I'm going to use some of our Tex-Mex rub. All of our rubs and seasonings are gluten-free, and they have no MSG in them. Some of them have a little bit of salt in them. But spices really are what help to keep our food exciting. Because I can have chicken 5 days a week, and we can have a different flavor and a different way to do things, and you don't pay attention to that. So flavors matter. How you present things really matter. I like quick. I like easy. So we're going to do the chicken like this. I'm going to sprinkle on the Tex-Mex rub, and I'm pretty much just going to drop it in, and I'll use my tongs here in a few minutes as they start cooking. Alright, so, and this wasn't all, I actually thought about using my quick cooker because this wasn't all the way to frosted, so. Operator error here. I guess I should have run. Alright. I gotta be smarter than chicken. There we go. Folks, don't do this at home. As I always say, I am pampered. I am not perfect. Yeah. Finish. seasoning, and I'll probably finish this up with just a little bit of barbecue sauce. And now, actually, I'm gonna wash that bottle off when I'm done today. Let me wash my hands again. All right, so we've got that going. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit, and actually want to add a little bit of my flavored oil in because I want to enhance the flavor a little bit. So, and I'm just gonna drizzle it on top. There we go. Let that sit and cook a little bit. Then we're going to use, this is our Micro Cooker Plus. This is part of our Micro Cooker set. This is the largest of 3 quarts. This is what I make my rice in. So whether you're doing minute rice, regular rice, anything like that, this is broccoli. So I'm going to put this in for 6 minutes and let this steam. And that should be enough. I'll check it because it's a decent amount of broccoli. So we're going to have broccoli, we're going to have this, and then we're going to have some rice. And the soup's going to be for next week. Just a simple, easy dinner. We had a later lunch, so I wanted to keep it easy, but we're going to go bowling. So wanted to kind of have fun with it. So I'm going to have my tongs out and ready to be able to flip this and kind of start opening the chicken up. Now, I always like to use chicken thighs because I like how they're a little more moist. They're a little higher in iron. And I think they stay more tender and moist, okay? So, I'm going to put the cooking guide back. So, let's talk for a second about the air fryer while we have a minute. You want to pull it out to make sure it has enough air for ventilation. And you're going to plug it in. And I need to actually clean out the rest of my shelf. There's another shelf that's over there sitting. But you have 2 shelves, and then we have a little rotating basket to be able to do things like French fries, tater tots, smaller things like that that's going to rotate. Plus we have a rotisserie that it's going to spin and rotate. You can dehydrate meat. You can do anything under the sun. This thing's amazing. The chicken wings come out here maybe. I actually use this for toasting toast. We use it to reheat things. There's no preheating needed, so it's much faster and easier to use than the oven, especially if you don't need a super big portion. And all you do is rotate it halfway through. This thing is definitely the real deal. This month of toasting, you can actually get any of the things I've talked about so far for 60% off because it's 60% off of anything in March. So, loving the air fryer. We're using it daily. I'm using the blender just about daily as well. I didn't use it, well, I actually did use it today. So, super handy to be able to use all of these things because I'm quick. I love quick and easy. The ice cream is quick and easy. It took me 5 minutes of active time. Do you see how this is empty? You can see some of the steam coming up out of there. So that way it's easier to do. So, all right. So we're almost ready to have. I'm going to pour about half the strawberries in because I'm a smaller strawberry and a little bit of the strawberry juice. So when you're doing mix-ins, you either want to mix them at the end or towards the end where the ice cream's thicker and it's not just going to sink to the bottom. And it doesn't macerate it as much. It was turning nice and yellow. Pinkish red, just like strawberry should. And when I slice up my strawberries, I always add a little bit of honey just to give them that nice little sweetness. And honey has some great benefits. It's a nice natural sweetener. It actually helps with allergies if you're using local honey. It helps to keep sickness away. There's a lot of benefits for having honey. And that's delicious looking. And it's mixing up beautifully. And I may end up having to add about 5 minutes extra to this. And I'm gonna there we go. I do unsweetened coconut. This will add a little bit of extra texture and flavor to it. Help to keep the ice cream light and fluffy and delicious. So, but these stainless bowls are amazing because they are silicone on the bottom. They get cold quickly, doing things like pudding, ice cream, things that you need to get cold are great. Plus you have the handle to hold it. And there are measurements on this, and there's a lid that comes with it. So, I'm going to turn down my chicken because I want it to cook a little bit slower. I got it nicely seared here and ready. It's starting to frost. Like I said, I thought about doing the quick cooker and I decided I wanted it just like this today. So that's what we're doing. Something quick, easy, delicious, relatively painless. So now if it starts sticking a little bit to the bottom, you can throw a little bit of water there in the bottom and it'll sizzle up and release some of that fond and the stuff that's sticking to the pan and help enhance the flavor. So, now this is actually on time. And it's counting down now, so we have 10 minutes left of the soup. I'm not doing anything. I'm multitasking. I'm able to do different things throughout the process. It makes it super fast and easy to be able to prep. This could be for your lunches for the week. This could be dinners. Whatever it is you want, yours. Okay. So, tell me what you guys are doing on this Sunday. I know we're having some amazing food, and then we're going to go bowling as a family. They have a $1 bowling special, and then we're going to enjoy some more XFL and some college basketball. Ohio State's playing right now, so David was oh so gracious to go ahead and today we have to do a bike ride today. So I will end up giving the finished product. I don't like to hang out for too long. I will show you guys this roughly what I've done here in just a minute. And let me grab some butter. Alright, so many different little sounds running through my kitchen. Alright, I'm gonna use the chef's knife to cut this. I normally do about 2 tablespoons of butter in my veggies. It just adds to the flavor a little bit, gives a different dimension. And these are boneless, skinless thighs. That's how I kind of like to roll. There we go. And cooking with cast iron is definitely different. It takes a minute to kind of figure it out. But once you do, well worth the texture and the flavor and the ease of cooking. Some things just take a little bit of a learning curve, just kind of like, you know, the quick cooker and cooking with pressure cooking. That is definitely a little bit different too. All right, there we go. I'll get that turned down. All right, so let me see. Now, when you open this, when it separates, you want to be careful because sometimes it doesn't want to pop up in the steam also. There you go. Oh, it's nice and bright colored broccoli. Pop this in here. Put the lids back on. This way it'll keep it nice and warm and it'll melt the butter. Mix it up a little bit and it's ready. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the leaf fruit glass container and I'm going to warm this up. I add a little bit of butter. When you have rice leftovers, you want to make sure you add a little butter or oil so it doesn't get crispy and it stays nice and moist. And we got just a few minutes left with the chicken, probably about 5 minutes. See the beautiful crust that's here on it. It's so nice and juicy. Again, this is why I love the chicken thighs. Hi, Dave. There we go. Beautiful. You guys selfieing with each other right now? You should turn the camera around and say hello.
No.
Here, how will I do it for you?
Sarah.
Tell everybody hello, Dave.
Hi.
No,
Don't
don't
do
do
that.
it. All right.
Good
So,
boy. David, stop it.
All right, poor dad. Poor dad. Okay, I'm gonna add another 5 minutes on it. Of course, now I'm up to 20 some. Because with me adding that in towards the end, it's thinning up a little bit, so I don't want to do that. And we got probably about 10 minutes left on that. We got about 6 minutes left on that, 5 minutes left on that. But I am going to sign off. If you guys are in a party right now, make sure you get your orders in. If you have any questions, let me know. If your wish list is getting a little bit long, can't afford everything all at once, but you really would like to have some of these because they really would make it easier for you to make meal times easy and make more memories at home. Let's talk about you hosting a show. I have a couple days left for March, and right now it's 60% off of anything, plus our normal host benefits. An amazing deal. I love that Pampered Chef spoils their host. But if you do have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help. I did post about one of my hosts today only needs an order. I'm going to add a gift onto those orders. I know you guys already attached to another show. It's not for you, but for some of my other customers, totally for you. Have a